Hello guys, welcome to the latest episode of Every Platform and welcome back to Merseyside. There's Celia going off.
The approaching train is not scheduled to stop.
So we are currently at Edge Hill station, located just outside of Liverpool Lime Street. This station is a junction station for the line towards Wigan North Western, I believe, and also towards Liverpool South Parkway. Passing through, we have an East Midlands Railway service to begin the day, and it is a 158. It's 158 806. And 158 847 Lincoln Castle Explorer. What? Oh yeah, there's also a TPE 802 over here, but we probably won't see this all too well because that's heading to Newcastle. The EMR service was heading towards Norwich. Probably will see the 802 actually, given it, but it's going to go on the far platform 1.
And now they can't be stable while turned on.
There it goes.
When they get stable, they're
802 203, there you go. There that one goes. So as you can see, we have Taylor's Trains and More.
Oh, do you really?
We have Cam J. Kerman. We have James Roll Photography. We have Cameron, whatever his channel name, because he seems to change it every 10 seconds. What is it called?
TGS UK Productions.
TGS UK Productions. Okay. And we also have Tom back as well. Hi Tom.
How's the playing card?
Channel non-existent. But yes. So let's get started on today's video. Here is Edge Hill, and we'll update you soon. Okay, coming through now, we've got another Transpennine Express service heading to Liverpool Lime Street from Newcastle, which is 802 210. There goes that one heading over to Liverpool Lime Street. Yeah, so Edge Hill, what services serve it? So it's northern, mostly, pretty much a northern serve station. Services here on platforms 2 and 1 go towards Wigan North Western.
Platform 3 is the 0959 northern service to Manchester Oxford Road.
There you go.
Calling at Mosley Hill, West Allen.
Anyway, so platforms 2 and 1
Hubbard's Cross.
head over to Wigan North Western and from, and obviously towards Newton Willows. 3 and 4 are for services from South Parkway, which head towards Lime Street
Manchester Oxford Road.
and towards like South Parkway as well in that direction. So yeah, that's Edge Hill.
0959.
Okay, arriving here is 156 423. And another one. It's heading on the 0959 northern service from Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Oxford Road. You'll see this one go out in a minute. Here to find out now is the 0959 service to Manchester Oxford Road. One 156 423 and 156 455. So today's day out consists of going along the Merseyside area, so that will be stations now towards Huyton. Then obviously another point in the day we're going to be travelling on Merseyrail as well. There'll be more sort of idea about where we're actually going on the route. The 2 stations we missed this morning were Mosley Hill and West Allerton. We were going to do them, but we'll save them for another time. Reason for that was I did oversleep, but the reason for it was completely justified because we were quite severely delayed coming into our accommodation last night due to the heat causing delays. So yes, yeah, so that's the update. we'll update you when our train arrives to take us to the next station, Wavertree Technology Park. Okay, we're now here at Wavertree Technology Park. Just to let you know, Tay's doing the wrong accent for where we are. Anyway, so oh well, we weren't meant to get that one anyway. No, so here we are at Wavertree Technology Park. Now, funnily enough, they've actually said that this station is 58 steps high. Amazing.
That's almost half of Kentish Town.
Cam's going to be there forever. Trains on this side go to Liverpool, and on the other side they go towards Manchester, Warrington and Wigan. So yes, the station, more facts about it soon. This is Wavertree Technology Park. Okay, here we are at Wavertree Technology Park. This station, like I say, has 2 platforms, electrified, like not all of them are, and like a lot of stations you're going to see today, they're managed by Merseyrail and they have yellow seating, so to fit in with the colour yellow, which is quite common over on the transport network here in Merseyside. The station serves northern services to Wigan, Northwestern. I believe they also serve services towards Manchester Airport, but I could be wrong there. It is a fairly reasonable service, and yeah, managed by Merseyrail, but again, it's a lot of these stations are part of the Mersey Travel Network, so they may be managed by Merseyrail but not served by them. So yes, we'll see if any trains come through here and update you soon. It's a big entrance up there though, to get down the stairs. The lift's broken too. Okay, passing through there was 802-204 on a Transpennine Express service from Newcastle to Liverpool Lime Street. So just to give you an update, guys, the next service we were going to get, which was the 10:51 Northern service, which was towards Wigan Northwestern, which we were going to take to Broad Green, that service has been cancelled. No reason given by Northern, but it does mean that we do have to do a slight bit of rejigging with the plan today. But yes, that's happened. So we'll update you soon with our next move. Right, passing now, we've got 802 heading to Newcastle. (802-210) heading over to Newcastle. There that one goes. Okay, so update for you again, plan of action as to what we're doing now. We've finally figured it out. So what we're going to do is the next stations were going to be Broad Green and Roby, but due to the cancellations it's kind of thrown all that up into the air. So what we're going to do, we're going to go straight from here to Huyton and get Huyton done, and then on another Merseyside trip we'll come back to Broad Green and Roby. Not the worst stations to get done, they're fairly frequent and hopefully with less cancellations. So that's the plan, and then we're going to go from Huyton back into Liverpool Lime Street to then get back on plan. Otherwise, if we did anything else, we probably would have been off plan. So yeah, although it's all right, it's Merseyside, but still kind of plays a big risk with the Merseyrail disruptions at the moment. So yes, that's the plan. Passing through there, we had 331008 and 331001 heading to Liverpool Lime Street.
Nobody cares.
That service would have been from Blackpool North, I reckon.
Yeah.
Okay, arriving in here is 323223. It's the 1118 Northern service from Crewe to Liverpool Lime Street. See this one go out in a minute. Oh, this one's having a problem, guys. There goes 323223 heading over to Liverpool Lime Street from Crewe. Now we're going to head over to get our train, which is to Huyton. Update you soon. Okay, arriving here is the 11:31 Northern service from Wigan North Western to Liverpool Lime Street, 331024.
323 is arriving. The other 334.
And here comes the 11:33 Northern service from Liverpool Lime Street to Crewe. This is our train to take us to Huyton. 004 is the rear of the 331 set. There we go. And here we have 323235.
Ultimate traction. Oh, it's busy. Yeah, it's quite busy. Oh, lovely.
Oh well, is what it is.
Oh, hello.
Update you soon. Right, we're now reached Huyton. And right now, we're going to be filming this 11:41 head out. First time I've really been off at this station ever. And I've been through this area before. So this is nice to be off here. So I'll tell you more about the station in a minute. But departing now is going to be 323235 heading over on the 11:41 Northern service to Crewe from Liverpool Lime Street. There goes 323235. Welcome to Huyton. This station serves a few more, well, it serves an extra northern service as the fast services from Blackpool North call here at Huyton. It's the first stop once they leave Liverpool Lime Street. Beyond that point, the other services are the Wigan North Western and the Crewe services. And of course Transpennine Express pass through here as well on their services to Scotland from Liverpool and on their services to Newcastle from Liverpool. So yes, again, Merseyrail managed, and the station has no Merseyrail services serving it, but it is part of the Mersey travel network, so that's why it's managed by Merseyrail. So yes, that is Huyton in a nutshell. We'll see what comes through here during our wait. Okay, arriving in now is the 11:45 Northern service to Blackpool North from Liverpool Lime Street, which is 331, 001 and 008 coming back. See this one go out in a moment. Okay, going out now is the 11:45 service to Blackpool North. So, this station is the junction for the, what's known as the Liverpool to Wigan line and the Liverpool to Manchester line. So there's two junctions here. It's just to the east of the station, and yeah, that's basically it. Any other facts? Yeah, there's not much else really to say. The station does have the trains during the station can be a temporary terminus as well. This Huyton can be, for when there's sort of works going on beyond, and there's usually like a shuttle bus that runs to central Liverpool, which goes via a couple of the other Merseyrail stations like Liverpool Central as well. But yeah, so this can be a terminus and has been known to be a terminus of trains when they go beyond going beyond here, particularly like a few years ago when modernisation was going on. They used this one a lot to terminate. But yeah, and the station is fairly close to the bus station and the shopping centre, so it is fairly central to all your basic amenities of an area. So yeah, that's Huyton. Right, arriving there now is going to be the 1200 Northern service to Wigan North Western from Liverpool Lime Street. This one is 331 004. Also passing, we have a TPE service. Oh my god, that's fast. Heading to Newcastle.
I think that's the one that was.
That would have been 204.
Oh no, we've got a perfect.
802.204, I think.
Got a nice little stop right here.
So there we go. Right, arriving in now is going to be the 1208 Northern service from Blackpool North to Liverpool Lime Street, and it's going to be our train to Liverpool Lime Street, which is 331016. This one's pretty bad.
I don't want to stop filming before we die.
There's a lot of overcrowding issues around Merseyside today. We're going to have a great deal of fun. Okay, so we're now here at Liverpool Lime Street. I've done this obviously this station before on the Cheshire Day Ranger video. So we're here as a change point. We're on the far platforms this time. So these are the platforms I explained last time in Cheshire, what the local services do. They usually come around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. No, actually 1 to 5 for me. 6 on the other side. 1 and 2 are usually used for Transpennine. 3 is used, and 3 as well. They just mix it and mix and match it. But yeah, that's Lime Street. It's packed. Our train was horrendous in terms of how busy it was. And we're now going to go to Sandhills. Merseyrail time. Update you soon. Right, so we're now here at Sandhills. Here's the entrance. We're going to walk into the station. The station is served by a hefty amount of Merseyrail services, as you're going to see on the platform in a minute. It looks like rail replacement's also serving here for some reason, but yes, it's in here. There you go. I think Tay went the wrong way.
No, this does.
Yeah, but hi Cam.
Hello.
Incredible. Cam, you got the pace of Harry Maguire. Just saying. Anyway, so here we are at Sandhills, walking up. It's a bit of a mazy entrance, but we'll update you when we get onto the platforms. Right, so let me introduce you guys to what we bought today. The Saveaway. So we bought this Metro card, which I'm about to scan on here, if it works. There we go. Saveaway all areas. So that is what you do with this. You just put it on the reader and scan it, and it just shows that you're in the station and that's where you are. So our train is 1341 to Kirkby, and we'll film that in just a minute. We're here now at Sandhills, 507012. Well, I want something like that anyway. It's forming a Merseyrail service into Liverpool Central. The service will be from, I believe, Ormskirk, or from Kirkby actually. Given that it's quite busy, I think it's from Kirkby. So yeah, see this one go out in a minute. .507.012 and 507.025, they're departing out on the delayed 13:30 Merseyrail service to Liverpool Central. That service is from Kirkby, so there that one goes. And also arriving in is another Merseyrail service. This one is only 3 coaches, so this one's probably going to be mad, depending. But you know, we'll see. This one's heading for Southport from Central. Actually, this one's from Hunts Cross, I think. 508137. Yeah, this one's from Hunts Cross to Southport. So, to give you a rundown, Sandhills is probably one of the more busier stations in terms of trains on the Merseyrail network. It is suburban. It is also the nearest station to a shuttle bus, which takes you both to Anfield and Goodison Park, where I think a bus service called Soccer Bus runs from here on match days. So However, the nearest station to Anfield is Sandhills. So if you're a Liverpool fan, this is your station. But if you're an Everton fan, your nearest station is actually Kirkdale. So, which is the next station along. Also riding is 507014, heading to Hunts Cross from Southport. So yeah, this station is the nearest station to Anfield. So there is your fun fact for this station.
Yeah, I proved the facts of the Everton thing with Kirkdale.
Yes, you did. But Anfield is this one.
Yeah, Anfield is this one. But you can get to Goodison from here, but...
Well, there's a shuttle bus from here. So
yeah,
that's the main
but
thing.
if you want to walk it...
Oh yeah, if you want to walk it, it's Kirkdale. Yeah. Anyway, I think soon. Right, arriving in now is going to be 508-103. Our train to take us to Rice Lane, the next station on the plan today. So we'll update you when we get there. Onto Rice Lane we go. Right, we're now here at Rice Lane station. And this is the 1347 Merseyrail service to Kirkby. As I say, this is where it sort of hits half hourly, pretty much on the whole thing. And that one goes 508-103, heading over to Kirkby from Liverpool Central. Calling now at Rice Lane. So it calls it Rice Lane. I think it's just for Zachary and Kirkby. So yes, that's our next stop for Zachary. Fazakali. I don't know how you say it. Fazakali. It's a really weird one. I'll find out pronunciation from our Scouse friend Callum, who's with us today. Or non-Scouse, he's not really Scouse, he's from Wirral, but still. This station only serves Kirkby services, so it's fairly straightforward, and there's a Mackey's right outside, so very nice. Update you soon. Right, arriving in here is 508-114. That's a Merseyrail service to Liverpool Central from Kirkby. 1350 service. So that one is, we'll see it come out in a minute. Okay, now departing is 508-114 to Liverpool Central. Will be interesting to see what happens when the 777s come in, because that will be really interesting, just to see how they operate and if they develop any faults. Who knows? Okay, so Rice Lane station, just to the north of the station is Walton Junction, which is where the Ormskirk section junctions off, and about 5 minutes walk away from here is Walton Station, which so these two stations are 5 minutes apart and on different lines. Now there is another area where the proximity is even closer than that, but we won't reveal that just yet. Although you probably know if you know your railways and you know where I live. So this station, yeah, Walton Junction's just to the north of it, and yeah, 5 minutes walk away is Walton Station itself. So yeah, I'm not going there today though, that's on another day, but we're now going to head to Fazakali by bus, so I'll update you soon. That's Rice Lane done. So guys, welcome to Fazakali station, the last station you get to before you hit the terminus, Kirkby. This station you change here for the Aintree University Hospital, as it clearly says above Cameron's head. Yes, so it's kind of a green livery. They really do signpost their stations pretty well, and on the bus stops as well. They signpost it. It's so much like London, it's unbelievable. They have really tried to mimic it. So there's not really much to see here because it's only an intermediate station, so we only need to do a clip here. But whilst our train's approaching, I don't really think there's much really to say about it. It's staffed throughout the day, it's got your basic amenities. Yeah. there isn't really a lot of other information about it. Yeah, there isn't. I mean, to the northeast of the station, there's a place called Saveaway Junction, which isn't in use anymore, but trains from there used to come from Manchester Victoria. So yes. In comes 508114. And that's going to take us to Kirkby. Update you soon. Right, we're now here at Kirkby. We go into the shelter a sec. Sorry, Cam. Right, so here we are. I'll update you in a minute. So here we are at Kirkby station. We just terminated in 508114, which brought us in from Saveaway. So that's this line done now to a degree. On the Kirkby section, there's only 3 stations: Rice Lane, Saveaway, and Kirkby. Kirkdale is on a junction, so I wouldn't necessarily say it counts as just one line.
Actually a junction.
No, it's Kirkdale.
Is it?
It's not, Kirkdale is the junction for Ormskirk and Kirkby. Yeah.
But
Sandhills is the junction also for Southport.
Yeah.
But then Kirkdale's a junction of its own too. Anyway, so Merseyrail aren't the only company to serve Kirkby. So if we walk up here, the other TOC to serve Kirkby is Northern, and they run services to Blackburn from here. Now on this side, so you've got obviously this bridge that separates. Yes.
This is told by Callum. Do you see that yellow bit there?
Give me a sec, because I was explaining something. You can show me in this.
Information
Yeah, and I'm giving factual information, Mr. Haggerty.
about the crash.
Yes. Wow. Okay. Right.
It's a positive.
Anyway, so this platform is for the Northern services. Sorry, Tay just jumped in my middle of me explaining. So this is where Northern services go. They run to Blackburn hourly. They go via Wigan to get there, Wigan Woolgate, and they go that way towards Blackburn and via Manchester Victoria as well. So yes, and as now Tay can point out.
I was coming from you. See that yellow bit there, like next to the.
Yeah, this yellow bit.
Yeah, that is part of 507006.
So yeah, for context, guys, if you didn't know, which you probably didn't know, or you probably did know, 507006 was the subject of a recent accident that happened here at Kirkby, where, and actually the inquest, the investigation concluded that a driver was driving carelessly on his phone, and he didn't stop in time, and he crashed all the way over here. So yeah, you can see sort of the yellow bit down there.
25 miles an hour through the.
25 miles per hour through the station and into the points.
The station at 45.
Yeah, no, you approach the station.
Approach the station at 40.
45, I believe.
That's not good.
Because the driver
So-
was reading the WhatsApp message.
Yeah,
Mummy said,
it's very careless. I'm sure someone got in a lot of trouble for that. Anyway, so that is.
The driver's mum said it's tea time.
Yeah, so that's Kirkby station in a nutshell. Okay, approaching now is going to be a terminating Northern service from Blackburn. Now, according to Callum, what's on this is actually pretty uncommon. It's a 156 and a 158. We have 156461 coming in first, and on the rear, you'll see in a sec. I actually don't think it's going to fit the whole platform. It's another one of those stations where the entire train doesn't fit the platform. It's only the front 3 coaches. That is crazy. Here it is anyway. Okay, going out now is the 1453 Northern service to Blackburn. 158782 and 156461. Oh, diesel stinks, yeah. Ugh. So that is Kirkby done. So the next station on the plan, well, we're going to be heading back to Liverpool now, and then we're going to be heading on the line towards Hunts Cross. So I'll update you soon. And as you can see down here, our train, the 1513 to Liverpool Central, has now arrived. And we have 508103 on this one, and that's going to take us back into Liverpool. So I'll update you soon. And as you look here, we are quite high up over the platform here at Kirkby as well. So it is a bit like Liskeard station. If any of you have seen that in my video, very first episode of every platform had it. We're very high up. So yeah, and you have to go down all these stairs, so it's not step free at all. You have to go down these steps to get onto the platform. So it isn't the easiest way, but is a way of getting onto the platform. Okay, we're now made it to Liverpool Central. Here we are. And we're going to go to Brunswick next.
So we need a southbound train.
Yeah, so we're heading towards Hunts Cross now. Here we are, Liverpool Central again. Very busy. I'll update you soon. Okay, arriving in now is our service to Hunts Cross. Update you when we get on. Right, we've now reached St Michael's station, located on the Northern Line, heading towards Hunts Cross. Watch the pets go out, and then we'll update you then. Okay, going out now is it's 507032 and 507016, heading over to Hunts Cross. This is St Michael's station. As you can see, the station and the line itself is actually situated in a cutting. It's a very nicely, well, it's a very scenic little station, this one. More in a quieter area. This station is in St Michael's Hamlet, which is a district of Liverpool. So yes, the station beyond it is got a little bit of a tunnel going through it. And then obviously there's work going on. There used to be a lot nicer of a station, but it looks to have decreased in recent time. I'm not going to spend ages here because we're going to go get a bus, but this is St Michael's. So just leaving the station now. So I wasn't able to get a quick look. They've got quite a strict security system on here, which is quite surprising really. The station pretty much everyone got off at. The train was full and standing when we got on, and then when we got off it was empty. The entrance to St Michael's is here. Very nice station building. That was obviously St Michael's interchange, which is full of the buses.
Which we're getting on.
Which we're getting on. Taysbury.
I don't even know what bus we're getting. What bus are we getting?
You should look at the plan and find out.
No, because it's been changed about 40 different times.
Hasn't been changed now. It's as it is. No, it's as it is now. It's as it's written. Anyway, cycle storage hire just outside the station, like a lot of these Merseyrail ones do have. But yeah, there's lifts being installed at this station to make it, well, to increase modernisation and to make it more accessible. So yes, it did used to look a bit nicer, but not anymore. This is St Michael's, that station done. Okay, arriving in now is a 1617 Merseyrail service to Southport from Hunts Cross with 507016. And the rear of it we'll find out in a minute. Going out now is the service to to Southport from Hunts Cross. There that one goes. .507.014 here, along with 508.139, off to Hunts Cross on this one. Right, we've now made it into Hunts Cross station. The station, terminus of the Northern line from Merseyrail, but also, again, the station is integrated into services that are served by Northern, as Hunts Cross is served by Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Oxford Road services. So if we go over here, you can see there are 3 platforms, again managed by Merseyrail, this one. So there are passing trains here. East Midlands Railway pass through here, heading over to Norwich, and there's a few other trains that also pass through, but obviously we'll see them as they do come through. Yeah, I've always wanted to come here. EMR also stop here. This is, I believe I'm right in saying that East Midlands do stop here sometimes.
On the odd occasion.
On the odd occasion. I think it's like a few times, like in peak time.
I think it's a random service pattern, because I did this Friday.
Yeah.
Where most of them stop in Earlham, but if they don't stop in Earlham, they'll stop here.
They'll stop here, right? Okay. Connects up with the
It's
Merseyrail.
basically like Sanketh, Penketh, and Warrington West.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So
it's a bit like that.
Four trains today at Sankey and Penketh, and then all the rest of the day they all stop at Warrington West. So Jeff Marshall, thanks for that, because I wouldn't have known that otherwise.
Who talks about him on this video? Ugh. Anyway,
well, it was the only relevance I could have done.
Anyway, so yeah, so we're going to head over to back to Liverpool soon. We've got some time to wait here. Okay, so Hunts Cross, just to give you an idea of the station itself. So platform 1, which is on this side on the left, is used for services from Hunts Cross going to Liverpool Lime Street from Manchester Oxford Road, also towards EMR services, same thing, Liverpool Lime Street from Norwich / Nottingham. Platform 2, which we're stood on, is used for Northern services to Manchester Oxford Road and Norwich / Nottingham, usually Nottingham from here.
If you look on the tracks, a third rail.
There is a third rail on the tracks. Now the reason for this, I believe, on this particular side, is because in case Merseyrail platform alteration, so they'll come in on platform 2. Platform 3, speaking of Merseyrail, is what is typically the designated Merseyrail platform, and that provides sort of the extra platform here at Hunts Cross. So yeah, services are normally every 15 minutes, but due to the issues with Merseyrail, it's gone to every 30 minutes. As you see, there's some buffers at the top there. That just shows this is a terminus platform. So yes, and the station is very close to South Parkway. It's only around the corner, really, in theory. So yeah, so it's got a good link to John Lennon Airport and everything like that. So yeah, and the station's also going through renovation, just like St Michael's, where it is having lifts installed to improve the accessibility, and it looks like a lot of Merseyrail stations need that. So yeah, next stop for us is going to be Liverpool. We're going back into Liverpool. We're going to head to Birkenhead Hamilton Square, so I'll update you soon. Okay, that's passed through now. Is going to be a Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street. I think this one's from Oxford Road, is it? Yeah, Manchester Oxford Road, I thought so. 11195. (195-130). A nice tone there as well. What's also arriving in is our train, which is going to be
2, yeah? I mean, we have got 10 minutes.
507-026. Excuse Cam. Councillor George Howard on the name. Right, we're now going to attempt the New Brighton line, the Wirral line as it's known as. If this one goes wrong, I will cry. Right, it's that time again, guys, on the video. It's time for the dust test. Merseyrail edition. Cam, Tay isn't here,
I know.
so you're going to do it in his honour. You only have to give it small taps. That'll do. It failed miserably. Okay, now we're off here again at Liverpool Central.
Any passenger leaving this train for the final lift is at the far end of the platform towards the front of the train. Thank you.
So, Merseyrail obviously have been brilliant to a degree. It's been nice on this line. It's probably the most unreliable bit, but overall we've done the Kirkby bit, and then we've done the Northern line over to Hunts Cross. We've done the terminus and we've done St Michael's, which means we'll come back for the others later on. The next aim for us is to do the Wirral line over to New Brighton. And New Brighton is where the trip will finish, so let's hope we can get through Birkenhead okay. And let's hope, but that's a bit of a risky thing since Birkenhead.
Yeah, well, we're on plan J.
Yeah, okay.
It is the hope with the surf ball low grade.
Yes, we are currently on plan J. Yes.
Have you heard this?
We started on A. You like it.
Tom's been keeping track. We're going to Birkenhead, Hamilton Square.
Okay, it's literally any of them trains.
Okay, yeah, Birkenhead, Hamilton Square is up next. We'll update you soon. Okay, now here's our train to take us to Birkenhead, Hamilton Square. $507,015. See you soon. So here we are at Birkenhead Hamilton Square station. Now this one I've not been off before. It's another underground station. So this one is another brand new one to try out. Off goes the 507 heading over to Ellesmere Port. And welcome to a rather chilly Birkenhead Hamilton Square. Now this station I believe is served by quite a few trains, so the Ellesmere Port and Chester ones stop here on Hamilton Square's platforms 2 and 3, no 2 and 1 and 2, and then platform 3 is down here, which is served by what? Ellesmere Port and Chester.
West Kirkby.
So New Brighton and West Kirkby are down on this platform number 3. So yes, it's because they junction off here, so there is 2 lines. So from Hamilton Square, if you need to go towards Birkenhead North, you go on this one. Only towards Conway Park and Birkenhead Park, you go on platform 3. So yes. Here's 507031. And there's Birkenhead Hamilton Square. We'll go have a look at the other platform in just a second. This is platform 3, which we're just on the train now for. And we're then heading over to Conway Park. I'll update you when we get there.
You just said what?
Okay, now we are here at Conway Park. We're kind of above ground here and we're kind of not. So, yeah, this station's pretty cool. Station is served again by the West Kirkby and New Brighton services. Not much more to be said. For some reason the door's just closed and opened because someone else decided to get on the train, well, and ran for it because they were late for it. Goes the service to West Kirkby, and this is Conway Park Station. This one's pretty cool looking because it's part sort of underground and part overground. If you look up above you, there you've got the air, well, the outside. It kind of, the design of it's really strange, but it's a cool station.
It's like Metropolitan, like cover.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty cool. Yeah, like I say, it's the service pattern I've already spoken about. Like I say, it's been reduced. Yeah, this is Conway Park. Right, here is Birkenhead Park Station. It's a bit of a rundown entrance, it must be said. It's not really too much else that can be said. It's quite a rundown entrance. It serves the serves Birkenhead. There's quite a few stations within the area. It's quite a big area of Merseyside. You've got Hamilton Square, you've got Birkenhead North, you've got Birkenhead Park. A few stations within the area. Let's go and have a look at the station platform. It is all out in the open again on this one. And it's West Kirkby and New Brighton services that serve it. It's chilly in here. You're going on the Cam's just bolted it down. Huh? I imagine so. We'll have a look. Hang on. Right, so now we're back on well, now we're on the platform. It's an island platform.
Wow.
So it's a bit like Bidston really. I'll update you soon with more. 507-130 there, along with someone else arriving in. This is the 1814 Merseyrail service to West Kirkby. This is where the line splits off as well here at Birkenhead Park. So yes, there we go. So it's 508-130 and 508-112 there, heading over to West Kirkby. So there that one goes. It's chilly here. So, I can't really say a lot's wrong. The station itself, obviously, a lot of these stations in Merseyrail getting refurbishments actually have lifts installed in them, which is good. Because even though this station is not actually step free, it must be said, it isn't. Obviously there is steps, but they're not massively inclined in terms of how to climb them, but I guess someone who has less mobility, let's say, will find this much more difficult to navigate, so, or to even use. So yeah, it's good that they're doing installations of things like this because it helps a lot. So I'm glad Merseyrail and I suppose the council have seen that is what needs to be done. So the next station we're going to is Wallasey Village. Now this station that we're going to next, this is on the New Brighton line, so we're going to, next 3 stations are on a single line, so we'll update you soon with that one. Okay, here we have 508-141. It's going to take us over to Wallasey Village. And we'll update you when we get there. Right, welcome here to Wallasey Village Station. And if you look, literally, well actually no, you guys can't see it, but just beyond view here, or right in visible sight, is Wallasey Grove Road, which we're walking to. That's brilliant. They're so close to each other. It's unbelievable. Well, we're going to go visit both of them anyway and get a train from both. So we're in Wirral. We already were in Wirral, I guess, but now properly within it. 508141 heading off to New Brighton. Now, Wallasey Village was actually named Leasowe Road when it first opened. The reason it was called Leasowe Road was because right next to the station, the road is called Leasowe Road. It was a lot different when it first opened, and during the Second World War, Wallasey Village was actually a station that received extensive damage during World War II. So this is one of those stations that was heavily sort of impacted in terms of damage. They have, however, looked after the station really well, and although it's got very limited shelter, so when it rains it's probably, you know, you're probably going to get drenched, the station itself, not bad. It serves the New Brighton services only, so yes. Now yeah, there's not much else to say. It's one of two stations within Wallasey. We're going to visit the other one in a minute by walking to it, because funnily enough, the bus connection here is absolute. Yeah, you can't see it on this camera. It's absolutely horrendous bus service here, because there's no buses from this station to Wallasey Grove Road till Monday. So there's probably buses to New Brighton. There's probably buses there, but there's no buses to Grove Road, which there is a link on weekdays only. So yeah, weekends, you're screwed. We're going to head over to Wallasey Grove Road and go from there. Right, so we might be dating back quite some time with this next fact, but back in 2006, members of the public actually said that this station, Wallasey Village, was regarded as a weak link in terms of access. So in terms of actually getting to the station, people said it wasn't easy. People said they found it hard, and it's not up to the standard it should be in terms of people trying to get onto the station. Whether or not Grove Road is the same, we don't know. But what is known is that whether or not that's still the same now, probably not, because this was 2006. But that happened, and it got a lot of critique, let's say, but to be fair, it doesn't really surprise me in the sense of knowing what the connection is already like. But when we leave the station in a minute, we're going to find out what the access is like and see if it has gotten better or if it is still a weak link. We'll update you soon when we're on the way, or when we're at Grove Road, and I'll let you know what we found out. And we have arrived. Wallasey Grove Road. Here it is. More quieter station, definitely. I think this is one of the least used stations in Merseyside, the way it looks anyway. It says Wallasey and Wirral, so it is probably more away from the centre of it. To give you an update on Wallasey Village, it did have pretty poor access, it must be said. It was very high up. There's no lifts to be installed anywhere, actually, unlike some of the other Merseyrail stations, so not as good. Just got the amenities, free parking for rail users as well. Don't get that a lot. But yeah, as you can tell, direct connection to the station, pretty poor. Now I can see by bus how it isn't. But fun fact about the ticket offices here, so there is a ticket office and it's open right now. So they're staffed from 15 minutes before the first train of the day, and they are all, and 15 minutes after the last train of the day. That's how long it is. So opening hours, for example, Wallasey Grove Road, 5:42 until, and this is Monday to Saturday, 5:42 in the morning till midnight 24 the next day. Sunday, 7:42 on Sunday to midnight 24 on the Monday. So yes, there isn't a massive break in between ticket offices opening and closing. Merseyrail pretty good for it, must be said. Anyway, let's go and have a look at the platform. Okay, now arriving is the 1908 Merseyrail service to New Brighton, and this is our train we're taking
507.05.
Yep, 507031. I'm taking us to New Brighton. Final station of the video today. Excuse me. That's Wallasey Grove Road done. Update you soon. Right, here we are at New Brighton, terminus point of the Wirral line. Now, this station has 2 platforms. Doesn't look like platform 1 is used very much. Maybe peak time stuff, and perhaps when there's more of a frequent service. Ultimately, platform 2 is always used, so that's the main thing.
Might be coming back on your train. I think a bit acceptable.
Now, New Brighton's also home to a stabling point, so there's a few 507s and 508s sat in here. 507018 and a couple others. You've got 507 next to 507031. You've got 507011. You've got another one hidden over there as well. But yeah, that is basically New Brighton. Just give a better look at the station. It's actually really nice. New Brighton's right by the sea, so it is and in sort of the coolness that we've got at the moment, the sea breeze is actually quite nice. It's actually, even though it's called New Brighton, I am actually wondering if it has any sort of resemblance to actual Brighton, over in West Sussex, or East, sorry, don't shoot me, East Sussex. So both are by the sea, both are basically very similar in where they are and what they're, where they're located. But it is home to the UK's longest promenade, so that says something. But yeah, not much else really to say. But yeah, we'll go see this 1923 head out, and then we're going to finish up. Okay, the Brighton, that was a 1923 Merseyrail service to Liverpool Central. .507031 there, so that one goes. And as that one heads out, I'm going to finish the video for New Brighton here. Thank you all for watching. The Merseyside every platform, the first one, that is. Technically second if you count Cheshire Day Ranger. If you have liked what you've seen, please do like and subscribe, of course, and leave any comments, and I'll get back to them. Today has been relatively interesting, let's say. We've had a mass amount of disruption, courtesy of Merseyrail, Northern, Stagecoach, Arriva, and also for this evening, London North Western Railway.
Yeah.
That's for going back to Wolverhampton. Our train has been cancelled, so I'm having to work that bit out too. Well, we kind of have. But anyway, so other than that, it's been good. I also want to put out a little disclaimer to everyone who watches this series and, I don't know, questions it, let's say. So if you see that on a video you don't see a station that maybe in theory, oh, Kieran should have gone there, he didn't though, that doesn't mean I'm not ever going to do it. That just means it wasn't on this video. I have every intention to complete the series. I don't intend to stop until I do. But some people, when they see my videos, they just immediately question that that's it, that's all I'm doing. Just know that I do intend to go back if one isn't seen, so just bear that in mind. So I don't know, whoever watches this video may comment on an old video and may not see me say this, so I will put it out on a community post as well. But ultimately, I just want you guys to know that I do intend to visit every station in the UK. I am doing very well in doing so. I think we're over a third in, at least a fifth. I know, a fifth or a third, definitely a fifth in. So
Well, it will show in the counter how many stations you've done.
yeah, absolutely, by that point. So apologies if I can't do it off the top of my head right now. But yeah, ultimately I've really enjoyed today. I'm sure Cam has.
Yeah, it's been
Tom and other Cam also have. It's the first time both Cams have been in a video together. So
It's been. I'll be honest. It's been a very confusing thing. It really
Yes.
has, because obviously.
hey Cam, meet Cam.
Hello.
Do you want the bad news or the bad news?
Oh, piss off.
Right, swear words, go away, right, anyway, so anyway, so we're gonna finish the video here. Next episode of Every Platform is called Every Platform Strike Edition. Thanks to the RMT union, and to be fair, rightly so at this point. The government have been messing up so much with everything, cost of living and everything. They're going on strike again, so but this time nationally. That is incredible. So we're going to have a national rail strike for the first time in my lifetime and in many other people's lifetime. So it's going to be very interesting. Next week is West Anglia strike edition. So see what that brings. Luckily, we've managed to plan it all. But if it gets canned, West Anglia may not come out. So just bear it in mind. Thanks for watching, guys. And farewell. Time to get further disrupted. Bye all.